firing career prosecutors who played a role in investigating him, targeting law firms, and purging military leadership. Former Vice President Harris sounding the alarm in her first major public address since leaving Washington in January.
They punish truth tellers, favor loyalists, cash in on their power, and leave everyone to fend for themselves, all while abandoning allies and retreating from the world.
And George, Elon Musk told reporters this week that it's been a very intense 100 days, that at times he was here at the White House 7 days a week, even sleeping in the Lincoln bedroom at times. But moving forward, he says he'll be spending less time here in Washington. Musk also acknowledged that his Department of Government Efficiency hasn't been as effective as he'd like. He also admitted that it would be very difficult to reach his goal of cutting $1 trillion from the federal budget. George?
Okay, Selena, thanks very much. Let's bring the roundtable. Former DNC Chair Donna Brazil, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and former RNC Chair, Trump White House Chief of Staff Ryan Priebus. Chris, let me begin with you. We just saw it. Elon Musk says the first 100 days are intense. President Trump called it the golden age. How would you sum it up?
Well, it's less for me, but the people of the United States, George. And let's look at just the Fox poll. When Donald Trump got elected, he got elected by independents and some right-leaning Republicans who said they wanted to fix the economy.
They joined on whose base?
That's exactly right. He's got a 38% approval rating on the economy, a 33% approval rating on inflation, along with the lowest approval rating of any president at 100 days. So if that's a golden age for him, I think he's misevaluating things. And of course, now he says, well, the polls are all wrong. The bottom line is this. If he doesn't turn around this tariff policy, if he doesn't fix what's going on in the economy and the instability that we have, everything else that he's doing, by the way, that I agree with some things, like on immigration, I think he's done the right things at the border.
The right things in the right way?
Well, look, I'm not going to get it. It wouldn't be the way I would do it, George, but the results at the border are going to be pleasing to the American people because we don't have tens of thousands of people a day coming over the border. Even on that stuff, no one will care. Because in the end, what matters in this country more than anything else is the economy. That's why he got elected. When Kamala Harris said that she wouldn't do anything different than Joe Biden in an economy that they thought was too expensive and not enough opportunity for them, they kicked the Democrats out.
Right. The president was elected on his promises on the economy in large measure, and now we have seen the public flip on that issue, as Chris just pointed out.
Well, I think some of these things that Chris is saying are true, but on the other hand, when you look at what the president campaigned on, I've got his 100-day promises, close the border, reinstate remain in Mexico, begin the largest deportation, repeal EV mandate, terminate Green New Deal policies, implement a 10-to-1 deregulation, create a government efficiency commission. He's doing every single thing he said he was going to do. Now, some people don't like it, but to think that Donald Trump was not going to disrupt the federal government, disrupt our trade relationships by implementing tariffs, he promised it. And the most important screenshot that you put up on that package earlier was the picture of Kamala Harris. Because you know what? It actually matters who you run against. And it turns out that when Donald Trump laid out his agenda for the American people, which I've said,
May 4th, 2025. Virginia in green, working title.
And they saw the choice. They saw Kamala Harris. They said,